shotglassdigital.com.
You are going to be a force for good and a very important sorcerer.
The following is an original production of the Sorcerer Radio Network.
Are you insane?
Broadcasting live from Music City,
Walt Disney's
WDW Tiki Room, the show about all things Disney.
Hey, Michael, mi amigo, pay attention, it's showtime.
So it is, and what darling people I have sitting under me.
With Kristen and Aljon.
We better start the show rolling.
Welcome back to WDW Tiki Room, the show about all things Disney. What's up, it's Aljon. Now I'm flying solo on the road. We're going to hear from Kristen here in just a little bit, giving you the update on the latest Disney travel deals, as well as review as we continue our look into the Disney resorts, the Beach Club. One of our favorite resorts, and I know it's one of Kristen's as well, so you can hear all about that. Tons of great news from ABC Family, Disney Channel, as well as Marvel and Star Wars in here as well. Let's go ahead and get started with some great park news. The Richard Petty driving experience at Walt Disney World will be closing late June of this year. The popular race experience opened up in 1997 and has continued to offer unique experiences to Orlando visitors located south of the Magic Kingdom. Disney has reported that they need the space due to transportation projects. So if you want to go out there and get your race on, you might want to go ahead and do it right now. Disney's going to be bringing D23 to fans across the country this year. According to an official statement, the fan club will bring many of its beloved events while adding a selection of new experiences for members. Cinderella lights up the Palace of Fine Arts on March 12th, where members will be treated to a screening of Walt Disney Studios' upcoming release, Cinderella, followed by a reception exclusively for D23 Gold members. The event will take place at the Walt Disney Company 2015 Annual Meeting of Shareholders at the Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco. Starting this month, there are going to be special screenings of events at the Disney Studio lot. They just finished a screening of 101 Dalmatians. And other experiences coming up on the studio lot will include the Parent Trap, a 75th anniversary celebration of Pinocchio, as well as a screening of Peoples and Places, featuring Disneyland USA with special guest of honor featuring Disneyland's 60th anniversary. Backed by popular demand in 2015, D23 will continue to have lunch with Disney legends. D23 members join such legends as Marty Sklar, Floyd Norman, and Bill Farmer for private luncheons in the Walt Disney Studios lot. For more details on that, you can check out srsounds.com or JediMouseketeer.com for all the great news coming to the fans of D23. Now, over there at Disney California Adventure, Luigi's Flying Tires will be closing down February 16th. You just got a few more days to check it out. The Castella Tires will be reopening as a completely new attraction in early 2016. It'll feature an entirely new system and ride vehicles. More details coming soon. That's all for the Disney Park news for now. We're going to get in some music, and then we'll be right back with the latest Marvel news, as well as Kristen's review of the Beach Club. So don't go anywhere. It is WDW Tiki Room, the show about all things Disney on Sorcerer Radio, srsounds.com. Sorcerer Radio, srsounds.com. Leave your show comments, requests, and discussion topics on the new WDW Tiki Room voicemail. Call 850-888-TIKI. That's 850-888-8454. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at WDW Tiki Room.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
It's time for Disney Travel Deals.
Now, back to our show.
I have some very exciting cruise news for you Disney and Star Wars fans. It was announced earlier this week that on 8 Disney Fantasy sailings that there would be a Star Wars Day at Sea. Now, with this, guests will be transported to a galaxy far, far away. Now, what is included in the Star Wars Day? Well, you get a deck party. There's meet and greets with some of your favorite Star Wars characters. You have Star Wars themed youth activities, unique food and beverage offerings. There's an exclusive at-sea screening of the Star Wars films, as well as a viewing of the Disney XD animated series, Star Wars Rebels, and of course, there will be special merchandise. Now, the dates for this will be all in 2016, so here we go. It's the Disney Fantasy Sailings on January 9th and 23rd, February 6th and 20th, March 5th and 19th, and April 2nd and 16th. These are going to depart from Port Canaveral. There are 7-night Western Caribbean sailings. They include Cozumel, Mexico, Grand Cayman, Cayman Islands, and of course, Disney's private island, Castaway Cay. So, all you Star Wars fans, there you go. Nice, fun cruise for you guys. Okay, also, do not forget, time is running out for you to save here. You can save up to 30% on select Walt Disney World resorts. Now, to save up to that 30%, you have to book by February 16th. After that, February 17th through March 28th, you'll only get up to 25% off. These are going to be for most stays, March 2nd through June 15th of 2014. You can also make it a package and add a 4-day Magic Your Way ticket, and you'll receive one more day free. So, to book this or get any Disney price quotes, as well as cruises and Universal, make sure to contact me by visiting magicaljourneysvacations.com, and I'll make sure to hook you up with the best deal possible.
Sorcerer Radio, celebrating 14 years as your one and only choice for the best Walt Disney World music. And may the Force be with you.
SRSounds.com. WDW Tiki Room event coverage made possible by Halloween Express. For Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars costumes, visit HalloweenExpress.com. MagicalJourneysVacations.com. Book your Disney vacation or cruise today. Jedi Mouseketeer. Geeky news from the universe of Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars at www.jedimouseketeer.com. DiningAtDisney.com. The happiest plate on earth. Dining tips and more at DiningAtDisney.com. WDW After Dark. The weekly webcast for adult Disney fans at www.wdwafterdark.com. And Sorcerer Radio. All Disney music all day long at srsounds.com.
And don't forget to send me a postcard from the Muppet Studios.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I can't do that, Walter.
But, Gary...
Because... you're coming with us!
Book your next Disney vacation with Kristen Hetzel of Magical Journeys Travel, an unconventional agency for the unconventional client. Magical Journeys is dedicated to finding the best pricing for your next magical journey.
Wait a minute. I love that idea.
Kristen will work hard to save you money and give you the quality of service you deserve. As a well-established agency and an authorized Disney vacation planner, Magical Journeys Travel has many years in the travel industry and dealing with the infamous Disney reservation system. Let Kristen help you plan your next magical journey. To book travel or for a free quote, please contact Kristen Hetzel at www.magicaljourneystravel.com/Kristen. Follow her on Twitter at Kristen Hetzel.
Right! Come on, everybody.
Magical Journeys, an authorized Disney vacation planner. The WDW Tiki Room with Kristen and Aljon.
We have our champions.
Sorcerer Radio, srsounds.com. Get plugged in.
What about one of them mousey little doohickeys?
Disney pop culture news. It's the 411. 411. Time for the Disney 411. I'm Aljon, and can you believe it? After 100 episodes, ABC Family decides to cut Melissa and Joey from its lineup. It is getting canceled. We're very sad about that. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the sitcom will stop at the end of the 4th season. And according to sources, it says, we're proud of the milestones Melissa and Joey has achieved, being the network's first sitcom to reach 100 episodes and mark the network's first comedy to win a People's Choice Award. And that comes from Carrie Burke, ABC Family's Executive Vice President of Programming and Development. So it's really sad to see them go, but have no fear. Both Melissa Joan Hart had tweeted, as well as Joey Lawrence, that they'll be back on TV soon, and they're very proud of the show, and we are too, because we've had both of them as guests on WDW Tiki Room, and we wish them all the best. We love that show, Melissa and Joey. Now, if you're not familiar, there is a new princess on the horizon, inspired by Latin cultures, so you might want to check out Elena of Avalor. I believe I'm saying that right. Elena of Avalor is going to be introduced on Disney Junior channels in 2016. 16-year-old Princess Elena the Bold, carrying funny and clever ascendant to the throne in the fairy tale kingdom of Avalor, will be voiced by Amy Carrero of ABC Family's Young and Hungry. So that's going to be really cool. And that's going to be happening once again. Latin Disney princess is going to be introduced at Disney Junior channels in 2016. Elena of Avalor, that should be really neat for your kids to check out. Star Wars Celebration is going to be happening in Anaheim, April 16th through 19th. It's going to be the biggest convention for Star Wars fans, and we're going to be there along with some great Star Wars and Disney fans from around the world, and we're going to be celebrating and reporting to you live. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, Anthony Daniels, who plays C-3PO, as well as Kenny Baker, who plays R2-D2, will be in attendance. Should be a lot of fun. They've been announced as special guests along with Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia herself, and for more details on that and all the great guests, you might want to check out StarWars.com. Also, a great group of podcasters have been announced to be taking the podcasting stage as well, so you want to check that out. And some of them are friends from Rebel Force Radio and Shot Glass Digital, so you might want to check that out. The big news this week has been all about Marvel. Can you believe it? Spider-Man will be joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's going to be very, very exciting. You know, Spider-Man films have been produced by Sony, and they have not been introduced into the Marvel world proper in terms of the films, along with Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. But right now, the next installment of Spider-Man will be made by, or co-produced by, Sony Pictures Entertainment and Marvel Studios. Part of the deal will be Spider-Man will first appear in a Marvel film in Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Sony Pictures thereafter will release the next installment of its $4 billion Spider-Man franchise on July 28th, 2015, co-produced by Kevin Feige of Marvel Studios. He's the guy behind all the great films that you've been checking out lately, like Avengers, and it will be co-produced by the team over at Marvel and Amy Pascal, who oversaw the franchise launch over there at the studio 13 years ago. Together, they will collaborate on a new creative direction for the web slinger. Sony Pictures will continue to finance, distribute, own, and have the final creative control over Spider-Man films. I'm thinking that they're going to let Disney and Marvel Studios have a really good control over that and decide a really good plot and storyline for the character itself. So, with that said, Bob Iger, chairman and CEO, of course, of the Walt Disney Company, said, Spider-Man is one of Marvel's greatest characters and beloved throughout the world. We're thrilled to work with Sony Pictures to bring this iconic web slinger into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which opens up fantastic new opportunities for storytelling and franchise building. You know what that means? A lot of money. And it's going to be really cool to see what they do with the webhead himself in the coming years. Marvel Studios then, of course, announced the changes or the announcement of when the new films for Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 3 will be coming out. Thor's Ragnarok will be hitting theaters November 3rd of 2017, followed by Black Panther being released July 6, 2018, and Marvel's Captain Marvel, one of the very strong women of the Marvel Universe, on November 2nd, 2018. And Marvel's Inhumans will now be debuting in theaters July 12th of 2019. That really puts Marvel Cinematic Universe into a whole different level and from what we'd originally been told, which is quite interesting. I think they're making way for a Spider-Man movie. What do you think? Previously announced dates for Marvel's Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and Avengers Infinity War Part 2 on May 4th of 2018 and May 3rd, 2019, respectively, remain unchanged. So we're going to be at C2E2 in Chicago, and I'm going to have some exclusive interviews lined up with the folks over at Marvel to make sure that everything is all good and all set. So you might want to make sure you check out JediMouseketeer.com for more details on that, and of course Marvel.com. We'll be back with Kristen's review of the Beach Club Resort when we come back on WDW Tiki Room, the show about all things Disney. Sorcerer Radio at SRSounds.com. The WDW Tiki Room with Kristen and Aljon. Sorcerer Radio, SRSounds.com.
The resort that I'm talking about today is going to be Disney's Beach Club. It is an Epcot area resort. It's located just outside the World Showcase, so you can easily walk to it. You can also walk over to Disney's Boardwalk, as well as Swan and Dolphin and Disney's Hollywood Studios. If you're not wanting to walk, there's also the option of taking one of the little ferries that goes between all of the resorts and the two parks. So it makes it really convenient, especially during Food and Wine Festival when you're wanting to stay and spend as much time as you can over at the World Showcase, wining and dining your way around the different marketplaces. So it's an excellent location for that. If you haven't been over to this resort, it has that kind of beachy New England style resort look to it. It does share its amenities with its sister resort, which is the Yacht Club. The way you can distinguish the two from the outside is the beach club is blue and then the Yacht Club's going to be gray. And the Yacht Club is a little bit more, I guess you would say formal would be the way to put it, than the beach club. And the beach club does also have has villas to it. So if you are a Disney Vacation Club member, you can stay over there as well using points. So as far as dining options, you have a variety of different things that you can try. They do have Cape May Cafe that for breakfast is a character meal. And then at dinner, you can enjoy a seafood buffet. For casual dining, you have Beaches and Cream soda shops. That's a little like laid back, kind of has that 50s beach, beach soda shop look to it. Also, if you're looking for a lounge, that's going to be Martha's Vineyard. And then there's two quick service options. One of them is the Beach Club Marketplace, and that's located inside. And then outside by the pool is Hurricane Hannah's Grill. They do offer 24-hour room service, just like the other resorts. And it's an easy walk right over to Yacht Club, so you can head over there and try, Yachtsman Steakhouse, Captain's Grill, or either grab a drink over at Cruise Cup Lounge, which is connected to Yachtsman Steakhouse, or Ale and Compass Lounge over there as well. For recreation, it definitely has one of the best pools that you can find on Disney property. It is Stormalong Bay, and this has a shipwreck replica there. You can go down a 230-foot long water slide. It is one of the highest water slides at Walt Disney World. You can also float down the lazy river. They've got inner tubes that you can rent there. There's also 3 whirlpool spas, one with a tanning deck. There's also 3 leisure pools. One of them is the Tidal Pool. It is located in the garden area at the far end of the resort over by Crescent Lake. Then there's a 54,000-gallon Admiral's Pool that is a quiet pool in the garden area. And then the third pool is a 55-gallon Dune Cove Pool. And it is privately located over in the Club Villa. So this pool is intended for Disney's Beach Club Villa guests, but all of the resort guests can enjoy this pool as well. So it does include a steaming whirlpool spa there too. Located here as well, guests can enjoy a pirate adventure cruise. So scallywags ages 4 to 12 of age can set sail on a pirate adventure, following clues to discover hidden treasures. Well, I can say that I do know somebody whose son has done this firsthand, and he loved it. He spent the entire day telling me all about it. So I'll tell you, it definitely was a hit with Natalie's 8-year-old son. He absolutely enjoyed it. Another thing that you can enjoy over at the Beach Club is Campfire. They do set up a nightly campfire where you can roast marshmallows, so that's a lot of fun. Out on the beach, they do, and this takes place after the campfire, you can watch some of your favorite Disney movies outside on the moonlit beach. They set up this huge projection, and you can lay out there, watch, take some snacks, maybe get some popcorn and Twizzlers, and just sit down and enjoy a nice movie. Very relaxing way to end your evening. Some of the other recreations you can enjoy are motorized boat rentals, fishing, bike rentals, tennis, volleyball, jogging. There is also a playground for the kids, as well as Lafferty Place Arcade, so kids can play some games there too. It is located near Stormalong Bay. I have to say, this is one of my favorite resorts. It's, as I said before, it is conveniently located right near Epcot, so it's, perfect, especially during Food and Wine Festival. You can just walk into World Showcase and you're right there already eating and drinking. It's near 2 other great resorts. You can go to the boardwalk, or you can head over to Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin, so more choices for food there as well as lounges. And it's really close to Disney's Hollywood Studios, so for that, it is one of the the best resorts. It's just all about location, location, location. And it's, a romantic resort, so I think it's perfect for couples. And then you have this super cool pool that has, the shipwrecked pirate ship that kids are gonna love with water slides. You've got, games that take place there, as well as, the movies and the campfires at night. So it's, I think, all around a great resort, whether it's for couples or for families. So definitely worth checking out. If not, if you're not planning on staying there, at least swing by, see what it's like, Enjoy some of the nice restaurants they have there as well. And that is my review of Disney's Beach Club.
It's the WDW Tiki Room with Kristen and Aljon.
Be our guest with our service to the guest.
Sorcerer Radio, srsounds.com.
Thanks for tuning into the show today. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to check us out over in social media land. We've got the Facebook page up and running, of course. Check us out on social media, twitter.com/WDW Tiki Room. Also on Facebook. You can send us those emails as well, wdwtkiroom@srsounds.com. Next week, Sorcerer Radio celebrates 14 years of broadcasting the magic. You might want to check that out. We've got special events that are planned. We've got the Sorcerer Radio SRN Top 10 featuring Disney songs from our launch of 2001. A special e-ticket time featuring attractions from that launch as well. Can you believe that Soarin' is as old as Sorcerer Radio? How about that? It's pretty interesting. We've got some new shows planned as well. Kristen's Dining Books over at diningatdisney.com are going to have a 50% off sale starting Monday, 14% off all Sorcerer Radio merchandise at srsounds.com, and new programming coming. Did I mention new programming? It's going to be really exciting, and you want to make sure you tune in next week, starting Monday, as we celebrate 14 years of Sorcerer Radio. Everyone on the station would really appreciate it, and everyone at the station really appreciates your support and listening. We've got so many great friends: the Dis Geek Podcast, Disney Parks Podcast, Mighty Marvel Geeks, Rebel Force Radio, and of course WDW After Dark. So you may want to check that out. Thanks again to our good friends over at the Weeby Geeks Network for hosting the highlight show of WDW Tiki Room, where you can download as a podcast. Don't forget to leave us those 5-star reviews. You can also check out our sister podcast, WDW After Dark, the adult edgy podcast for adult Disney fans. And please give us those 5-star ratings and those reviews. We really appreciate it. On behalf of Kristen, I'm Aljon, and we'll see you real soon.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Are you a fan of Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel? Well, look no further than JediMouseketeer.com. On the Geeky fan site, you'll find the latest news, videos, information on movies, comics, and more. Check out JediMouseketeer.com and follow him on Twitter at JediMouseketeer, a proud partner of Sorcerer Radio.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.
Are you looking for some fun on Facebook with fellow Disney fans? Then you need to join the Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone. The Fun Zone is an exclusive online gathering place where young and old alike can come and share their love of all things Disney in a family-friendly atmosphere. It'll also be your place for exclusive downloads, images, giveaways, and more. Join us online by going to Facebook.com and searching for Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone. That's the Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone, part of Sorcerer Radio, srsounds.com.
Crisis for the geek kind. Top geek officials admit they underestimated the hipsters' defense capability. Join the geek revolution and save the galaxy. Geeks from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future. They're doing their part. Are you? Want to know more? Join Weeby Geeks and the Geek Revolution and save the world. Service guarantees citizenship. Listen to Weeby Geeks podcast on iTunes and Stitcher or online at WeebyGeeks.net. Weeby Geeks, your voice for the Geek Revolution. Want to know more?
Hey, Star Wars fans and Disney fans, it's Jimmy Mack from Rebel Force Radio wishing a happy birthday to our friends at Sorcerer Radio. Thanks for 14 great years of Disney entertainment. May the Force be with you.
Everybody knows Rebel Force Radio. Pardon the interruption. I have some news which I believe you will find most interesting.
Would you like to hear the latest in Marvel television, film, video games, and comic books? Or are you looking for some ideas on what to pick up on New Comic Book Day? Well, join Mike and Eric on Mighty Marvel Geeks every Saturday night on Sorcerer Radio and every Sunday on the Weeby Geeks Network for all things Marvel.
There is a matter that requires your attention.
Mighty Marvel Geeks. Assemble!
All wrapped up here, sir. Will there be anything else?